What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking we're going through the pain, you know. The automobile companies have got to retool. The finance companies have got to write off their bad loans, and on and on. We're in that process now. We'll get over it, but we got the painful period to go through yet.
I mean, you say we'll get over it. I guess my question for you, Bill, is when? I mean, we just got the news, of course, out of Citi. It looks like there's going to be continued problems there. When is it going to end?
Well, I don't think it's going to end this year, maybe towards the end, but clearly the financials are still taking losses, still have to raise capital. The automobile companies are just getting started. The new drilling for oil hasn't even started yet. It's going to take a while. In the meantime, the consumer's going to suffer and the economy will suffer with them.
If you were to look, Bill, at comparable periods, again, I know I've asked you this question before, but as this continues to develop with the energy and food inflation and the distress in the financial and housing sector, is there anything comparable that you can point to in recent or distant history?
Well, I can point to pieces of it in a lot of places, but having them all at once the way we have now really goes back to the Great Depression in terms of having a broad spread effect.
It's quite a statement, Bill.
Well, I didn't say we were going to have a Great Depression, but the widespread malaise through the entire economy is closest to the way it was then in my memory.
Of the things that those in the position of power can influence, what would you advocate?
Well, I certainly would advocate the Fed starting to move to fight inflation rather in a short time. I think the federal government has got to continue to deal with the housing by providing some kind of a program that'll put a floor under that. But mainly the private sector has got to work it out, and we got to give the private sector the chance to take its losses and get on with it.
Okay, thank you so much. We always love talking to you. Always wish we had more time. We appreciate it. Today's
Thank
call
you, Trish.
contributor, Bill Seidman.